Hello, it's knockoff time, and this is something I got before Christmas and I never got around to reviewing it. I'm not sure why, because I really wanted to. And this is a review of this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. These are 6 tiny little Hot Wheels-y kind of sized cars. Clearly not just cars, because otherwise why would I be reviewing them? But these are absolutely adorable little fellas. Size comparison, Age of Extinction Bumblebee. So if you didn't believe me, Hot Wheels size. Just look at the size of these things. Look. Yeah, absolutely teeny tiny, adorable. And they're all very similar transformations. I haven't actually done these since I got them out, I transformed them, I messed with them for a while, I put them away, and that was a few months ago, so bear with me. They've got their own little faults, but that's only because of how small they are. A few things I may have to floor polish, just to tighten up a couple of joints. But they all came with like little cards. See, that's Classics Ironhide, with some stats on the back. That's nice. What's that? Generations skids and stuff on the back. What's that? Classic Sideswipe. Stuff on the back. Runabout or Run Amok. I can't remember which one. Not sure what that's all about, but fine. Combiner Wars drag strip, although he didn't actually look like that. And of course, Bumblebee. Because why not? So, that's cute and adorable, isn't it? Speaking of Bumblebee, there you go. We've got an ickle tiny Volkswagen Beetle. Although this top bit is just clear. I suppose if you wanted to, you could take some paint to it, but it's not really a big deal. And again, they all transform much the same way, so if I show you the classic... Okay, so we know roughly where we're up to. So let's transform him. Let's pop the arms loose. Pop the arms loose. The arms are on a ball joint up here, and on that hinge there to bring them out. And again, just because of the size of these things, just because of how small they are, they can't pop off. I'm not sure if it was actually catching on this. Maybe it'd be better when it's transformed properly. So the arms are dislodged. Okay, we'll pretend that's still in there. There you go. This piece is, if you look at the side there, on a runner. So you've actually got to slide this forward. There we go. While you're doing that, you've got to tilt this forward slightly, because the heads are on the back there and they drop into a big gap here. They don't actually fit between this runner. So you've got to tilt it slightly. We'll then pop this loose. It's on a big double hinge in here. Okay. That's just to get this out of the way so we can do everything else. So we rotate this at the slider. We get that bit over the top. Okay. Okay. We fold this up onto the back. We then should be able to just bring the arms out, fold them down. They've even got tiny little elbows. Teeny tiny little elbows. So we'll get this one loose. Tiny little elbows. And then we split the legs, and I think... Do they? No, I don't think the legs actually extend. Okay, fair enough. I couldn't remember if they did or not. Doesn't look like they do. But you fold down the toes. And look at that dinky little fella. Look at that! I mean, where is he again? Age of Extinction Bumblebee. Look at the size of this thing. What have I got small? Anyhow, that's kind of small. Let's borrow that. It's the gun-off Scoop, if anyone's got Scoop. If not, I believe he's about Titan Mastery kind of size. I'm not sure. So it's not that much bigger than him. It's, what, twice his size? What have I got? Scout class knockout. So it's probably around Cyberverse size. Something like that. Cyberverse is about the right size scale. But they're adorable. I mean, alright, the heads are very badly painted, and they're not anything to write home about. This one kind of looks like a butt. Looks like a butt. But they're on little ball joints, and yeah, man. I mean, I might just floor polish a few of these just to tighten them up, but other than that, can't fault him. And I'm not sure if I've got the toe all the way down or not. I can't remember if these guys actually stand. Some of them might, some might not. Right, okay, if you get him leaning forward a bit, he does stand. Okay. You're one of the problem ones, you can go over there. You're one of the problem ones, you can go over there. These four are all quite straightforward. There where we get a little bit awkward. So, let's transform this one. This is the one I had to quickly mess with off camera because the head had popped off. What am I doing? It's not their fault, and even then, they're tiny, so you can't really blame them. There we go, so do that. Wriggle that bit loose. Get it up out of the way. Tilt this slightly as you slide in it. I'm trying to slide it, they are tight. Tight. Okay, that's as far as it goes. About that far. Turn it all the way through. There you go. Let's fold this up onto the back. Turn the arms around. Little elbows. Little elbows. Happy little elbows. Bob Ross. Where's that come from? Okay, and again. Cute little fella. I mean, what's wrong with that? Yeah. See how this arm suddenly flopped then? The ball joints aren't amazingly tight, this is what I'm saying. Actually, that's not even the ball joint, that's the hinge there. So, a little bit of floor polish to some of these just to tighten them up slightly. Might double the weight of these guys, they do weigh nothing. What's that, some kind of like Dodge Charger, something like that? Something like that. Yeah. So, pop the arm loose, wriggle it out, arm loose, wriggle it out. Like I said, they're not rocket science, they're just quite cute little things. So we'll try and do this first. It does peg into the back of the legs quite securely though. Stay there for a minute, okay. Ooh, that's a cool head, we like that head. Look at that. Sort of pseudo Ironhide-y kind of head. That's quite cool. I like that. And I've just come up with the girl name for anyone who wants to be an Ironhide character. Ironhide. There you go. That's quite funny. I've met a couple of Heidies. Really strange. So, dear. I said met. Don't read too much into that. Come out of there. Am I just going to snap these pegs off? What's going on? I'm worried I am, actually. So these pegs are holding on for dear life. Okay, got that one out. Got that one out, okay. I had to sort of split legs and wriggle it, as you may have seen. Alright, double hinge that up onto the back. Fold the toes down. Let's say they're not rocket science and they should be, yeah. But there's a good reason why I got all 6 that were available. And it's not just because I'm a nerd and, you know, that's what I do. It's because they're about £1.80 each. Free postage. £1.80. Can't go wrong with that. I haven't seen them on sale since, though. But again, this was a couple of months ago. But if you see anything like these little guys, again, the quality's quite poor. They're cheap little guys, you know. But they're just awesome. They're cute little guys. I'm not even talking through the transformation of this one, because you've seen it 3 times already. Try and get these loose. Already have done. Bring that round. Fold that through. Ooh, another new head. Look at that. Look at that. There is a bit of detail on there. It's just, you know, my camera's rubbish. Do I need to invest in a new camera at some point? So if you go onto Patreon and no. I haven't plugged that for a while. Right. These are slightly problematic due to the simple fact that they have extra bits. This one being a spare tyre, and this one being a spoiler. These spare bits, basically, you have to take off, try not to lose, take off, and then they work exactly the same as the others, but they don't fit anywhere in robot mode, or at least not properly. That one you can kind of wedge to the back of the leg. That one just doesn't go anywhere. So, slightly disappointing, but you know. And they could have just moulded it to the back of the legs, the spoiler on this one, and just had it split, but it's not the route they went. Or route, if you're American. Well, that one shot off, didn't it? I found it. Stop. You turn right. Okay, good. Okay, there you go there. You fall down, and you fall down. And split. And again, nowhere really to store the spoiler. I mean, you can try and like peg it back in one side and just leave it like that or something. But it doesn't look very good and it kind of gets in the way of the legs. So, no spoiler for you, my friend. Sad times. And again, same thing with this tyre. Because it plugs in between both the feet there. So, we'll get this loose. Fold these out, fold these out. Now this one, some bits of this one just feel super loose. I'm not sure what's going on with it. But for some reason it does feel super loose. But again, bit of floor polish should be fine. Sort this out, angle everything the right way it's supposed to be. Like that. And the only thing you can kind of do with this tyre is just sort of throw it in the back there and just close it up and just pretend it's not there. But, you know. Pop off. Teeny tiny little ball joints, everybody. Teeny tiny. But look at them. Look how adorable these guys are. Just look how cute they are. You're telling me I couldn't get all 6 with their, you know. Stop it. I like them. They're adorable. They were down as, I think they were just like small transforming car toys, pocket money sort of thing. Can't remember what they're actually called now. Stand. Stand. Curse you, Bumblebee. Curse you. Stand. There we go. Look how dainty they are. Ickle and dainty. And now I'll get a scout class figure to tower over them. Look. It's like he's the leader of his own tiny little combiner set. Ooh, speaking of which, if you didn't see my video before, Combiner Force Galvatronus, £10 in B&M, £10. So I've got a couple of young, what's called male relatives whose birthdays will be coming up in several months. But come payday, I'm grabbing a few more of those and stashing them away, because that's pretty neat. That's pretty nifty. So yeah, back to the attention that it should be. You get out of the way. These little guys are awesome. They just are. If you can still find them wherever they were or however you find them, they were like £1.80 each, free postage. They came in little packaging like this. Look at this little bumblebee. Just a little bubble. HotWings, best speed. And this one's apparently called Shuttle. They all had really stupid names. I'm not going through them now. But yeah, they're just awesome. They're adorable, they're cute, they're awesome. And if you can find them, and you're not like all thumbs and just going to shatter them, help yourselves, because they're just adorable. They're just plain adorable. So, I should be ugly, I should be wretched, and I shall see all of you in the next one. Cheers!